Hey, Mr. Wine Tasting, come together with the love on the place, Mr. Love on the place.
Hi guys, today we're going to tackle a question I get a lot. Olivier, what do you think of screw caps? Crucial question. Alors, first thing first, talk about corks for a second. Corks are used in wine because they're porous, okay? Meaning they let your wine breathe. So as the wine gets older, what happens is that the oxygen of the air will go in through the cork, and that's why you use cork, and the oxygen will attack the chemical structure of the wine, making your wine taste different after a while. Oxidation, okay? So that's what corks make possible. Problem with corks, corked wines. And that's pretty much 5% of all wines which are corked. We'll probably do another video on this. Alors, corked wine is a problem. The price of corks gets to be a problem too, because corks come mostly from Spain, from Portugal, and all these forests tend to burn down, so prices go up. Quality remains fairly mediocre, and 5% of corked wine, it's a high proportion. So the initial response from the industry was to use those plastic synthetic corks, which were cool because A, they were cheap, and B, you never had a corked wine. Perfect. Problem with plastic, it's airtight. Okay, so the wine will not breathe, so it's going to die. Okay, the wine is going to die. Plastic though is more than enough for a good 90% of the wines you're gonna you buy them, boom, you drink them the same night. You do not need a cork for this. It's just kind of a pain to open, and well, it's not perfectly perfect, right? So there's a new thing that has come up over the past years, and this new thing is a screw cap. Okay, screw caps have always been around for the really crappy wines, to be nice and polite. Change has occurred over the past 10 years, I'd say. Why? Because they added a little joint inside the screw cap, so the wine will breathe, okay, and through that joint, and it will not be corked. So wonderful, okay. Alors, in France, we're probably the most change-adverse people in the world, so we haven't converted too massively yet, and we're looking at 2% of French wine would come with a screw cap. In the New World, though, you find much more of it. Australia has more than 60% of their wines now with a screw cap. New Zealand, more than 90%. Voilà. The US is not very open market. Switzerland uses more screw caps than the US, so it's still not huge, but it's coming. I think we should get used to it. The track record proves to be fairly good, really. Now, what the question is, on the long term, is it going to work as well as it seems to for the first 10 or 15 years? Well, there's a bit of a question mark here, but I think really, and I kind of regret it because I'm not a huge fan of it, that screw caps will become the new standard for the industry. And my grandchildren, if I have any one day, will probably look at a corkscrew and ask me what the heck this thing is for. So voila, I think we should enjoy our cork. We'll still have them, as well as our little corkscrews, and drink and forget.